No, right now it's 7:13 p.m. Yeah, that time doesn't work. Okay.
Yes, definitely. Yes, definitely. I
Yes.
mean, yeah, it's a good. I mean, it's a good question. It definitely depends on when Yan is free.
Yeah, no problem at all. Like the only problem for me on the 2 a.m. for example is that because next day I have to work. So if I'm
Yeah, of
tired the whole
course.
day, this kind of stuff.
No, we'd never ask you to do 2 a.m. That would just not be a good feeling watching you fight through the DD talk. But I think yeah, I think if you can handle 9, then that would be perfect. Thank you.
Hmm. Okay. I don't have like right now. I don't have anything online like a portfolio or anything like that. But I can send you stuff from a few projects specifically. Like so. I think that maybe this latest one that I was working on. But the thing is, I have to check if I can show stuff. Like of it. But if it is possible for me to show it, I think it would be a good one because the latest project that I worked on, it was um,
Something for Facebook Messenger? Yeah, like car share or bus share or shuttle. Flip your phone 90 degrees. Sorry to disturb you. And keep going, I'm listening. You look so good, Jan. You look so handsome. Oh my God, you look gorgeous. Oh, I'm so jealous of that glow that you have right now. Yeah, looking lovely. Okay, keep going, keep going. I'm listening to your story. Also admiring your skin.
that it's safe for them to take the shuttle. So we did this kind of, I think it was a 2 minutes video.
Wow. I love it. Perfect. Are you still illustrating? Wow. Okay, that's lovely. Congratulations. Yeah, no doubt. So we have, I love it. Amazing. So I think we have a good stock of your work. Um, what I'm seeing is Facebook Shuttle, Google Doodle, passion projects times two, maybe the ones maybe we showed two, maybe or not, right? Maybe just one. And then if need be, your illustration. And this is a general pattern, but how about we turn it we put a little twist to it. Is there anything else that you like to do? Completely random, completely different. So I was just talking to Max about how I've been, ever since the pandemic, I've taken on meditation. So I try and meditate every single day. I have been pretty much, maybe some days I haven't been, but that's something that I'm noticing how it's affecting my work and how my, like the influence of the things that you're doing today, because it's not just your work, but it's also like you, the artist, and what's happening around you. So what's happening around you? I mean, do you I don't even want to say like cooking or I do meditation. I've been reading particularly about psychology, particular things about CBT, and like I have these domains that I have, right? So what are your areas of study, you can say? You used to do so many things. Yeah. Party. You're in a really good place right now. I can see. Yeah, you're really set up really well. You've got like amazing who's cooking amazing. And well, okay, so yeah, you can think about it like if it doesn't speak to you, it doesn't speak to you. What are some things that influence your work? Like what's important for your work, your artwork, or like thought process or something? What are some key principles of Jan's design principle? Top three or top five? It's infectious. It's almost like yeah, it's like like a yawn, and then anybody, yeah. And I hear the natural sort. Infectious is such a bad word these days, especially. But you know what I mean. Like it's communicated at a yeah, like you're saying. I don't want to put words in your mouth, but that would be interesting. That's two though. Trying to think, how can we make it more personal? Like, how can we make it? So yeah, every time we talk about the projects, every time, but I know that you're such a unique artist, and I want to talk about that. I'm trying to dig up for some. Uh, Exhausted, exhausted. Yeah, yeah. I love that. Yeah, I love this journey of like, the struggle. And I know that it wasn't just Vancouver, you also, Giant and Tendril, Media Monks, right? So I want to talk about these three because it wasn't Vancouver, it was Toronto. And then, yeah. It makes for a really hot story, by the way, that you have like two of the top studios of Canada hunting you down. So I think we can talk about it. You can bring it up like just like this. You can say, okay, it was the same timing, and Tendril had a different agreement, and I took Giant Ant. Say it like that, or say like I lost Tendril, so I whatever it was like, say it exactly the way it was. I mean, I'm trying to remember things the way I remember them, but was it a bad story? And you wanted to go to all the top places, okay? If we sent you to like a mediocre place, oh my God, the drama that I would have to listen to for the next. You and I both know you only wanted those top places, and look at you, you did. Uh-huh. Yes. I love this story. Why? Because it talks about an abundance and then talking about how abundance is not necessarily what we need. We need direction. We need like one thing to focus on. And uh, you don't want to offend. Yeah, nobody wanted you, Jan. Nobody wanted you. And yeah, nobody. Absolutely, yes. It's mostly the topic that I'm trying to get out of Jan, like the name of the narrative. Do you have anything? Yeah. Okay, perfect. Uh, we'll connect for sure afterwards. Yeah. Thank you, Max. Bye bye. Yeah, sorry, I'm grilling you over here. And yeah, you make sure that you say exactly how it was for you and how things open up. I'm just seeing a lovely narrative here. I'm seeing a message that I think that I'm getting value out of it. Like I'm seeing that there is something there. It's not like you know yeah, yeah, you need to just give yourself a strong pat on the back and say, yes, like I'm the one who was in the situation. It, it's not everyone. It's very difficult. And I remember how hard you were. I remember the anxiety and the weekends and you couldn't sleep and remember like so you worked for it. It didn't come, it wasn't like a lottery or something. You earned it. So, and you're an incredible artist. We don't have to get into such details, but in terms of the topic, like for your talk, do you have anything in mind? Does anything open up for you? So I'm thinking because we've done a couple of. So say it. For sure say that. Absolutely. I don't want you to talk like all about VFS. I mean, there's a lot of alumni and there's a lot of students, but the majority of our people are industry, um, other artists and other people. So do talk about VFS and how difficult it was and how you enjoyed it and how you made really amazing friendships there that you still hold on to, right? I had a chat with Kirsten and Ignacio, and they were both talking about how they miss you, and it was so sweet. So you can talk about it, like keep it as a part of your, discovery part of your early journey as a motion designer. Are you ready to talk about these things on a live talk? Yeah. I mean, with a little bit of a filter, kind of like not hurting VFS to in any which way, but talking about the struggle and talking about that would be really good. Is the fact that you never had anxiety or insomnia, and then the struggle of, and then how you overcame it. Can you talk about how you overcame it? Thanks. just connecting with my passion, creative side. Uh, and so I guess reconnecting with your creative side while doing commercial work, like how can I connecting with your creative side is, yeah, right? Like we're talking about, so we want to talk about like you being very creative from the beginning. You come to VFS, it your the push for coming up with work is super high, the demand, and that exhausts you. And then you move into the industry, and it's still a very competitive area, so you're still very exhausted. But at some point over here, you've now realized that you um are separating your passion, so you are working for work's sake, um right? You're working for work's sake, and mm. Oh, it's beautiful. I like it. I'm gonna suggest Motion Designer Insights, reconnecting with your creative side after hitting the industry. And I'm pretty sure that they will change it quite a lot, but this is what I'm gonna change, what I'm gonna send out to them, okay? Uh hopefully they'll keep the meaning message there. So just to give you a quick overview, if you go to your YouTube link, do you have it handy? And I'll just show you through all the different scenes. So and then I'll come on and I'll fix these. Like you can see that, yeah, there's quite a lot of lag there. So you can see that I'm actually moving the video a little bit, like, and I can move it live. So what you and I will do is we'll meet a bit earlier your talk, like an hour early. And then I'll set up your screens and I'll color correct your camera. I'll show you. It's a lot of fun color correcting. So it is so simple, the color correction, that it's just like I can completely change your contrast and stuff. And so according to the light that you'll be in, I'll modify it. I'll correct it for that time and that lighting. You have a great camera, like probably one of the best cameras so far, so I have no issues. Usually I help people set up a camera and stuff like that. Audio is great. This is when you get into your work, and then I can play your Vimeo stuff or anything from the internet, or even if you send me files, then I'll set it up in my VLC and I'll preload everything. But we'll be toggling between this screen and say a full screen. The full screen will literally be a full screen. As you can see, I need to just, I have to tweak these every single time the cameras move, so that's a little annoying. This is when we move over to the Q&A. I might be going too fast once again. Yeah, no. This is when we move over to the Q&A, and this Q&A will be with your audience. So I'll tell the audience, hey, share some questions, and then you'll have lots of audience people asking questions. And it's all, just it's like Premiere but live. Yeah. Mhm. What's that? Okay. Oh. Ooh, beautiful. Oh, I love your passion project. Beautiful. Love it. Oh my God, look at that, Jan. I haven't seen your work in so long and it's so incredible. Trust you. Trust you to go into this level of detail. Excellent. Are there any specific ones you like from the passion projects? I mean, I love, uh, there are no names for these, but I love the kid holding the walkie-talkie. That that artwork is so gorgeous. Which one do you like? All of them are gorgeous. All of them are like insane. Mm. What about the character animation? Oh, beautiful. And you can totally explain that. I love it. We can talk about that. We can talk about. Hmm. I love it. Very cool. And so you can talk about what you did for this finished tablets. Don't absolutely. Wow. Love it. Media Monk's passion project, page 13. So you did character design and you did um, basically the turn around and all the poses. So would you call this your character design sheet, right? Character design. What are you doing for these murals? 17, 18. And is this just you or is it collaboration? So beautiful. We have to talk about this. How exciting! That must be so amazing to walk into your office and see your work like this. This is so beautiful. Yeah, that's such a complete feeling. Um, okay, so any questions for me so far? Yeah, that's exactly what it'll be like. I'll start off and I'll just say, welcome everybody to DD Talks, da da da. This is what we do, industry, design talks, community, blah blah. And then I'll be like, there's someone very special I'd like to introduce, and then I'll just say two lines of your introduction, the bio that they'll rewrite your bio, so they'll up it. And then I'll say that, and then I'll bring you on, and you and I will just have a little chat, and then I'll just start asking questions. And then you're so natural, you're such a charismatic speaker that I think, yeah, yeah. I think, yeah, you and I, we will we'll talk on Zoom. In fact, don't even look at the YouTube during it because it's really insane, the lag, right? And it throws you off. But if I talk about your projects, that's the one thing that I'll be opening it on my screen and it won't show on Zoom because I'm using OBS. Yeah, I would suggest don't even have it open. You and I think good at like even right now. I asked you so many questions about your work. It wasn't open in front of you, or was it? Did you have to look at your work? Uh, yeah. Maybe that's what we should do. Maybe you should just have your work on an iPad, and if you need to look at it, then you just go to that page. Otherwise, yeah, I say keep it. You can have the YouTube and Google Docs if you have two devices, iPad and laptop. If the lag is bothering you, then use iPad. Otherwise, work with whatever you're more comfortable with. Yeah. So that should be fine. So if your talk is at 7 p.m. I think it's 8 p.m. your time. So let me just double check. 12 p.m. 9 p.m. Yes. So it's 9 p.m. So what we'll do is your 8 p.m. I'll make a reservation on your calendar, and you and I will come on, and then I'll fix all these templates that we have, like it's saying the wrong name in the in your lower third. So I'll update. Marketing has to send me all these assets. I don't make them. And then color correct everything, and then you and I we can have a glass of wine if you would like. Yeah, it always helps, like with the talk as well, just to like chill out a little bit. So, do you like wine? Okay. I'll have a glass of white wine because red wine will stain my mouth, my lips. They don't like purple. And then we'll go live. Sounds like fun. Okay. Your work is incredible. You look fabulous. So I'm really, really, yeah. Oh, thank you, thank you. Super excited, and thank you I know that this is tough for you, like the time. Even I'm seeing, like, it starts at 9, it's gonna end at 10, so it will be a late night for you. Can I see him? Where is the doggy? Oh, I feel like he's gonna be small. I cute. What's his name? Her name? His name? Coco. Shh, just- Neat. Yeah, he needs headphones. Yeah, he's a baby. He's so cute. Very good looking. Oh, I love his color. It's like chocolate coffee color. Yeah.